This is Did You Ever, parentheses, the Auntie Donna song. Get it at autfeed.com/ever.
Auntie Donna, they have an album coming out.
They do.
And they said, whatever you do, don't tell everyone the secret Auntie Donna song. Do you want to punch a hobo in the mouth? Did you ever want to go down south? Did you ever want to tear out your eyes? Did you ever want to terrorize?
What the fuck is going on?
Comes.
Comes?
I will come for you. Happenstance come.
Coming in seconds.
Means no cum.
Does celibate mean no comes?
Doing no cums. Can you imagine your eyesight disappearing as you cum?
Comes with the geniuses on the moon.
You happen to get startled and a cum falls out.
Which one am I going to do more comes?
If you do a cum, then you would lose your sight, and then you've got nothing.
No deliberate comes. Night attackers come. People who love coming.
When it comes, it's green and sticky so that you can join in the club.
I walked away for 10 minutes. I came back and they're still talking about
Did you ever want to feed the breads? Did you ever want to wear a fez? Did you ever want to disagree? Oh, well, then fuck you. I thought we were on the same page.
That's the Auntie Donna song?
That's the Auntie Donna song.
gotcha.
Oh, goddamn, I was not prepared for that. Hello, you beautiful bastards. It is Tuesday night, and that means it has got to be go time for Night Attack. Bringing you the best and the worst of the internet ever since 1776. Hello, my name is Brian Brushwood. I'm in Austin, Texas. Joining me, as always, is my BFF and OAK. It's J.R.Y. Justin Robert Young.
Man, those kids talk about cum a lot, huh?
Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty effective summary of the entire episode last week.
Yeah, no, they love talking about cum almost as much as they love talking about Domino's Australia.
If you missed last week's episode, I can't remember how much of it was in the post show and in the actual show, but they kept joking that they wanted either, like these are their terroristic demands.
Well,
they're Hans
hold
Gruber
on,
at the top of Nakatomi Plaza with a walkie-talkie saying, "We've got two options."
All right, pause right there. Number one, Auntie Donna's the best. They got their new album that's out, I think, now. They are debuting new videos. They're doing one video for each song on their YouTube channel. Follow them on YouTube. But they've got a great podcast. And it's great because they are fucking pros about everything they do. Like, they're signed to a label to do this album. Like, the videography is fucking on point. And it's like the five of them that do everything. But they are so weird about how, like, their podcast is really funny, but they're really weird about, like, how it's not super rehearsed. So they just are constantly self-depreciating about the podcast to the point where Zach has apparently now his new panic out for everything is his obsession now with Domino's Australia and specifically their CEO, what they called Don Meij for weeks, and now they found is Don May. And so we brought it up during the show last week, at which point they made the following two demands, right?
Yeah,
Brian?
they're Zach, sensing an opportunity for a panic out, insisted that Don Meij give them either a Domino's franchise or a Domino's pizza, at which point our crew smelled a quest and started hammering Domino's Australia on Twitter. And then days later, we got what?
Whoa!
That night.
Not days. Minutes later, we got an official response from Domino's Australia. And by the way, imagine whatever social media intern has to just say, it begins with okay with an exclamation point, which you can only imagine them as like the principal trying to hold up their hands to stop a food fight. Okay, we've heard you and love your passion for Domino's, but running a franchise is hard work. Don Meij wants to put you to the test. Come and join us at headquarters for Pizza College for a day. We want to see if you have what it takes. If you're up for it, of course. Winky face. Hashtag pizza pride.
That's good. That's good because a lot of pizzas are ashamed these days, and I'm glad that there's a pizza pride movement going on.
Which, let's All right, but let's really fucking break it down. All right,
Yeah.
whether it's Australia, the United States, or anywhere in between, when any of these social media accounts start blowing smoke up your ass,
Lots of
they're
chatter.
really
A lot of words, not a lot of actions. It's a chicken
Exactly.
dance. It's called a chicken dance. You look like you have 3 talking mouths, but really you only have one, and that one's not even talking. And then you flap your wings.
I
and then
can't
you- and you
believe
shake
you're
your butt.
tweeting us. Please shut up.
We're a corporate entity, and we are full of shit, so shut up.
This is being run by someone's nephew.
So stop tweeting us, and why don't you shut up and buy our shit?
So that's what we thought. Listen, it was great. We blew up the Death Star. That we got an invitation for Auntie Donna to go to Pizza College, and that was what it was until yesterday. And we're gonna break a little a little news here because
Yeah.
this came out over their Patreon, but we feel without their permission that it's appropriate for us to at least share.
Look. When you're the engine that drove the proton pellet that blew up the Death Star, you get to we're R2D2 in this, right? It's like, hey, yeah, he used the Force, whatevs, but we were there the whole way. I get to tell you our version of the story, and our version of the story includes this message from the fucking CEO of Domino's Australia.
Hi, Auntie Donna boys. It's Don May here. I'm loving all this passion that you have about Domino's and your call out to us via Twitter just recently. Especially loving all the comments that you're giving and the love you're giving us, Zach. What we'd like to do is actually...
All right. Hold on. Pause it right there. Because you know that at some point the CEO of Domino's Pizza, the reason why he points out Zach is because people were tweeting the clip of when I brought up Domino's and how Zach's face went from like, oh, we're doing a fun Auntie Donna, we just keep talking about cum and being silly and everything. Zach's face lit up with pure elation. If somebody can get that clip for us, but that's got to be what he's referencing because he certainly didn't go back and like listen to the old fucking Auntie Donna podcast. Right?
I agree. Keep going.
Invite you up to Brisbane because I know that you have this passion for wanting to own a Domino's store. Now the reality is running a Domino's store is quite a complicated thing. So probably one of the best ways for us to check this out or test it out is to invite you up to Brisbane. We're going to fly all of you up to Brisbane, attend a pizza college for a day. I would love to meet you, share a pizza with you, bounce around and talk about the business. But more importantly, get you up here, attend Pizza College, and see if really running a franchise would be something for you. So this is
Pause. I love the between the lines shit where he's just like, what he's really saying is like, we're really flattered that this happened to be the running gag on the comedy show that we saw. We are impressed by the fact that you affect so many people. Also, motherfuckers, this is a real job.
Stop. Please stop. If I eat pizza with you, will you please stop?
Can we provide a third act to this insane quest that you're on?
Here's a natural end to this bit. Please stop bothering us.
Yes.
My nephew is very busy and doesn't need to be responding to every random hashtag $5 a pizza text.
Oh my god! All right, so what else does he say?
invitation. Tickets will be on their way. We'll make contact with you, and I look forward to meeting you really soon.
For the record, for audio listeners, that is on the official Domino's Australia YouTube. It's an unlisted video that we have played with nobody's permission. In fact, we might have undone this deal, although they put it out on Patreon.
I mean, yeah, you wouldn't do it. Unlisted video means that we don't want to pollute our outward-facing feed, but we don't mind that this is a public acknowledgement of a thing, right?
Who else do you think they've done this to with unlisted videos?
Better try every combination of letters to find out.
We're gonna
4chan, we love what you've done by undoing. When you called Brian Brushwood a pedophile, it was hilarious. Let's make you a pizza. Sorry.
The things don't connect.
Sorry. That's all I had. Nothing else in the bin.
Well, holy shit. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We haven't done one of those in a while. We haven't done one of those like swing the night attack dick and let it leave a dent in the universe in a little bit. That was great.
God, leaving a dent. That sounds awful.
Harvey Dent.
I believe in Harvey Dent.
Hey, we went and saw the circus. We went to the circus.
Wait a minute. What? Did it have animals? That's the new thing, right? Is the circus doesn't have animals no more?
Yeah.
That's right. There were no animals at the circus, and it was fucking great. It was we saw Cirque Italia, Cirque Italia, and
It's like a regular circus, but they kiss you on the cheek multiple times.
yeah, and also,
not a
by the
Cirque du
way,
Soleil
don't
thing?
bother to learn English. That's the other thing they didn't do. They had a completely self-contained.
It's like a regular circus, but all the children smoke.
Dangerously close. I mean, it's like
totally.
it was amazing. There we go. So we saw this water circus.
Is this a Cirque du Soleil thing?
No.
Okay.
First of all, Cirque du Soleil is Cirque is in Italian, French, all those words, right?
Sure.
It just means circus, right?
Yeah.
So this is Cirque Italia. And they're all Italian, and you could tell that they're old pros. It was great seeing just naked and without dressing it up as being, oh, remember the Beatles? Here's a variety act. Remember Michael Jackson? Here's a variety act. Do you like high divers? Here's a variety act. Instead, it was just a bit naked and wonderful. Half of the show, they didn't even speak English. The ringmaster comes out and just starts shouting Italian at everybody. But you get it. Like what's there to get? It's like, yeah, it's time for the next thing, and here's an act, and this clown is messing with people, and the music is universal and stuff. It was a blast. I really enjoyed it, and I think the stuff that I really loved was the stuff I saw on the periphery. Like when you walk in, They have a whole bunch of semis, and one of them, it just says power unit, and then they open up the side doors, and you see that they are generators that are running on, gas or whatever to power the entire thing, and you realize, oh shit, this is because they are traveling all over the world, and they have to be completely self-contained. They can't rely on local power sources.
On plugging into anything, yeah.
Right. And then you go to buy popcorn, and you're like, yeah, I'll do it this, that, and the other thing. And then you could tell the person is doing the math and then trying to figure out the English words for that will be $27. And you're like, oh shit, yeah, of course. You guys are a troop. You all sleep in these cabins, and you all live here and do this thing together. And it was just wonderful. It was great. I loved it.
They're like Italian carnies?
Yeah, well, I mean, carny has that negative connotation nowadays, but it was a self-contained.
No, but they'd be Italian. I mean, like they would be like regular carnies, but wearing tighter pants and like listening to pop songs that were popular 5 years ago. Like,
Yes. And in fact, playing pop songs that were popular 5, 10, 20, 30 years ago. But it was also great seeing the same characters that were just out in the spotlight performing their amazing juggling act.
Yeah.
You catch them 20 minutes later walking back out dressed in all black like a tech to set up the next guy's act. And you're like, motherfucker, you're the same guy. You were just the star. And now you're the guy setting up the wires for the high wire act.
Because I assume, it's got to be a tiny or like a smaller crew than you would expect that they are
Exactly.
trying to present as far larger.
They do a fantastic job of presenting a very big outward facing show. But I do want to say there was one moment that was amazing because they 2 or 3 acts in, they do a thing where people walk out wearing those T-Rex Velociraptor puppet outfits. I don't mean the cheap ones that self-inflate, but I mean like the good ones where it really looks like it.
Like one of them like walking with dinosaur style, like kind of half puppety, half costume sort of thing.
Exactly, right? And when it came out, everybody was delighted except for our 5-year-old daughter, Callie, who had a genuine Jesus Christ moments. Like she was genuinely like, why is everybody okay with this?
Yeah.
There's
a
fucking
killer lizard.
They're
He's
fucking
gonna murder us.
They're fucking dinosaurs. What the fuck?
This is the first time I've considered that I would be murdered by a giant lizard. That thought had never appeared in my brain before until right now. Imagine my terror. I'm Callie.
I was sitting there waiting for her to kind of finally get it, and then she just looks at me and she goes, "It's irresponsible."
Is that what she said? It's irresponsible when the 5-year-old is looking to the adults saying, it's irresponsible to have live dinosaurs.
They're testing the fences, looking for weaknesses. Clever girl. I'm 5 years old.
There was also... So here's the funny part is I saw the tightrope walkers, all a bunch of perfectly fit 20-something-year-olds, and they hopped over each other on the wire, and all of them kind of sold the bit like, oh, am I falling? I don't know. And then another guy did a thing on a bicycle, and he was like, oh, am I falling? I don't know. None of that affected me. What affected me was seeing a guy who is clearly a seasoned professional, who was, let's just pick a number out of the air, around 43 years old, doing the Wheel of Death. Do you know the Wheel of Death?
Is that with the motorcycles where they're doing the motorcycle thing?
No, close. And I might be wrong on my circus terminology, but I'm pretty sure that's a different one. But the Wheel of Death is like a giant pendulum that swings around, and you stand inside of one of the vessels. Yeah. It could be one or two different people, and it spins around. And then when you get really saucy, you leave the inside of the vessel and start dancing around on the outside of the vessel. And because this dude was of a similar age to yours truly, and maybe had a bit of a punch, you
were mind melding with this guy.
I was empathizing to an inappropriate degree, and when that dude sold.
And meanwhile, you look in his eyes and you just see him screaming, I'm also the accountant.
Although it did look like they did really well. Oh, that was another thing that was weird is the only parts that were definitely 100% in English were when they played the recordings of saying, it is now intermission. Do something. I don't know. Get a caricature. Buy some popcorn, do literally anything that will cause this circus to be financially solvent. Give Bryce a nickel. Just one nickel, it said.
Jumping the gun a little bit.
Well, that's awesome. So, do you know where they go from there, or like are they just like on a tour of Texas? Or
yeah, it looks like they're going to San Antonio next. We saw Water Circus Silver, which we could check over here. It was very, very good. It ended up being like.
So this is like. So I guess they're probably just filling now there's just a hole in where Ringling Brothers used to go because now they're shut down, right?
Well, yeah, Ringling Brothers is shut down, and the whole idea of having animals and stuff in there is shut down. So instead, they have they did acts. They did like a laser manipulation act, kind of a juggling thing where it looks like they're bending and splitting and touching and molding lasers in front of you. They had a little bit of kind of a the water show light, with the fountains springing all around. They had contortionists. They did stuff with bicycles and on. Roller rink skates and in the air, bunch of aerial acts as well. Spinning around.
But for real, I mean, I know the seasoned accountant balance man aside. Did you miss the animals? Like, were you longing for the days of elephant shit smell for your girls to experience the circus as you remembered it as a kid?
If you asked me before we walked in there, would I miss the animals? The answer would have been 100% yes. It's a real shame to see that part of the story die. But the moment we walked in and I was there with the kids, they saw just the lighting and everything was hazed perfectly and all that stuff. Like we walked in like, oh, we're going to see, quote unquote, the circus. We walked in and the kids involuntarily, breathlessly went, whoa. And all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Circus is going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. It's going to be, and especially and specifically watching that, what I assume is a 43-year-old man sell the About to Fall and me buying it like very sincerely. Like I'm definitely about to watch a workplace accident result in the death of a man. It was great. It was great.
Remember to file your W-2.
I didn't expect it to like it as much as I did.
Look, we have Mikey Neumann giving us a quiz here in a second, so let's go ahead and get into what is the most important part of the show, and that is the well-being of Bryce. Hey, Bryce, how are things? Our producer, Bryce Castillo. Bryce, you're looking a little pale and gaunt lately. Is everything okay?
It's a high pressure time. We've got South by Southwest coming up, which we're gonna announce the details for hopefully tonight. We're doing lots of scam school stuff, all sorts of editing, podcast.
But you look unhealthy.
I guess a lot of people just think that it's fine for you to look so sickly all the time, given that you don't work very hard on the show. And I always point out to them, I was like, Bryce starts up the pre-show. He hangs around to the very end of the post-show. He helps write all the liner notes. He comes up with bits every week.
Sure.
And then and people, they sort of squint and they're like, I don't know, looks a little peaked.
Hey, Bryce,
Sure.
do you remember that movie, The Machinist, where Christian Bale got like super like unhealthy and skinny?
Is that me?
Just asking. I'm just asking.
Just asking. Unrelatedly.
Okay.
We're just talking movies.
Unrelated.
It's a movie segment we're doing.
Yeah.
The thing is, do you know how much you could eat if you only got a nickel? Like how much food you could buy if just for one nickel? Like you could get a lot of food, right?
You could get like 3/4 of a packet of ramen.
Yeah. Okay.
You could get. You
could save up almost one a week of ramen, right?
I could get like an extra cup of barbecue sauce at the Burger King.
See,
I have to buy the burger.
Absolutely. And look, I mean,
Bryce, do you realize? A lot of people don't realize this. I've done the numbers. I am a hero because I have uncovered a horrible fact. Do you realize that for every $1 people donate to Night Attack, you only get a nickel?
You're the hero in that situation?
That's generous. That's a generous interpretation. Let's not focus on where the other 95 cents go. Let's focus on the fact that you only get a nickel.
Okay.
And there are people out there that say, Night Attack doesn't need my dollar. And it's like, you know what? Maybe you're right. But Bryce does.
Bryce does.
Because for every $1 you donate to Night Attack, Bryce gets another nickel.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's about right.
So here's the deal. If you raise your pledge to Night Attack by $1, you give Bryce a nickel.
Yeah.
So let's just cut off that first part.
Say, give Bryce a nickel.
Right? So just up your pledge by $1. Do that with muscle memory. Like, don't even think about that. Just think about how you're giving.
It's easier if you do it quicker and you don't think a lot about
it. Just think. Yes, no. Here's your algorithm. Your flow chart says, box 1, does Bryce deserve another nickel? Yes, no. If no, then it says kill yourself. If yes, it says give Night Attack another $1.
Okay, now Bryce, go to you full screen because we can't play this or else we'll get zapped off YouTube. You just look sickly like you're dying, okay?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. In the arms of an angel.
Hello.
Bryce needs food.
I'm internet celebrity Brian Brushwood. And
up your pledge by $1. Don't worry where the rest goes.
Did you know that for every $1 donated to Night Attack, Bryce gets a nickel?
Bryce is fucking dying. God knows of what.
Please, give $1 to Night Attack so that Bryce can have a nickel.
But mostly focus on the nickel because that's what Bryce gets. Bryce is dead, and he can only be revived if you give him many nickels between now and next week. And you can do that at patreon.com/Night Attack. You also get access to the pre and post show. By the way, all that shit we told you about the Don Mij tweet, that all came in on the post show last week. You are missing the fuck out if you are not getting that.
Dude,
ASAP.
if you have a good time listening to the show for free, and that's fine, but understand that the real show is the before and the after, all of that stuff. Just sign it up, and what happens is Patreon sends you your very own RSS feed. So instead of an hour and change, you get a 3-hour rock block of hanging out with your new best friends.
That's right.
Yeah,
Hey.
absolutely.
Hey,
And
all right.
before we get into the name chant, I think this is probably the most organic place for it. We've got South by Southwest coming up, and we actually have details, time and date, location now for people.
What?
What?
I mean, our yearly South by So Wasted that not only features a live episode of Night Attack, but also a performance by the best band in the world possibly ever, the Possum Posse.
That's right. So set your calendars for March 10th at 2 p.m. here in Austin, Texas at the Kung Fu Saloon on 6th Street. It's a great place. I was just there. We've been there a bunch of times for Scam School.
Yep.
It's a huge patio section. They're happy to have us.
They got a bunch of retro video games.
They do, and full bar. I think they have food there too. So it's going to be a really good time. That's March 10th at 2 p.m. here in Austin, Texas at the Kung Fu Saloon. We'll remind you more and more as we get closer to the
Hell
date,
yeah.
but-
Look, that Saturday for South by Southwest Interactive is always an amazing time to be there. This is free as fuck. Like, literally, you can just show up and watch the show for free. You're going to want to have a good time there at the Kung Fu Saloon anyway. But look, it's never not a good time. All the gifts that you see when we do the when we do the Twitch stuff, that all comes from shows that we did at South by. It's never not the best time. Make it your beeswax to get down to the Kung Fu Saloon March 10th at 2 p.m.
And if you were a patron in our Discord, in our special sub-only channel on the Discord, you found out about the date and the time like 4 hours before everyone else. What's good?
Shit.
Well, in the meantime, you know that if you are a new pledger or if you raise your pledge, then you are eligible to participate in every weekly episodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Night Attack new Patreon name chant corner hour.
It's an hour of it. I call this one the Under the Wire edition. We already mentioned in the pre-show that Travis Tubbs went from $1 to $1.05. Thank you, Travis. Doesn't count. Bryce will not get that nickel.
It has to be raised by $1.
That's it. He only gets a nickel if you raise it $1. So
That's
nice
right.
try,
Raise
jerk.
$1, Bryce gets a nickel and not any less. Bryce gets 0 nickels if you give 99 cents.
Why don't you be more like this better example that just got in Under the Wire less than 1 minute ago? It doesn't say a last name.
Okay.
So I need a last name. What's the last name? Give me a last name. Justin, go.
Jones.
Huh. All right. Then, to which I say, thank you for raising your pledge from $1 to $2. Kyle Jones.
Mr. Jones and me.
We're gonna
That's
be
you,
big
Kyle. Kyle Jones.
Kyle Jones. Kyle Jones is probably less effective without your actual last name, but you know
A
we're talking
boy
about
named Kyle Jones died here.
They say you can still hear his Patreon pledges dinging in the corner. The Raven calls me. Ever since I slayed that man, I hear his name everywhere.
Kyle Jones.
What was that? I didn't kill Kyle Jones. Who are you?
Kyle
A cowboy, a ghost cowboy, accusing me of my murderous intentions.
Well, now, varmint, you killed Kyle Jones.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to kill him. He was in the middle of raising his pledge. Yeah, Bryce was going to get a nickel an episode.
Kyle Jones was Christ.
Oh, my God.
He went by the name Kyle Jones.
Am I an agent of Satan? What has happened? I don't understand.
Yes, you did my bidding. It's me, Satan. You killed Kyle.
I'm so Satan. I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. I don't know. Why am I apologizing to Satan?
I don't know. It's confusing to me, too.
Thank you, Kyle Jones.
Kyle Jones, though. What a dick. Just kidding. He's great. He's also dead. And you killed him, I think. There was a raven and a cowboy involved.
It turns out none of that actually happened. Hey, it was all a dream. The spirits, they did it in one night.
Well, listen. It is at this point that we normally do something that, by the new Twitch rules, we'll call being a cam person.
Wait, hold on.
It's okay if you call it to yourself. You're not allowed to call other people.
No, I'm just
But
joking around. There's new
What?
Twitch. Please, let's not get into this.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Brian, you got a 1 minute circus story?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, okay. All right, so, one of the clown who was is sort of the linchpin that holds everything together. I spent the entire time wondering whether or not he actually had.
Thank you, the Lenina.
Did you notice, Bonnie, that the clown had like a smirk?
Slider 5597. You're so cute.
He had like a smirk thing going on, and
Sebanisu, thank you.
Thank you.
I couldn't tell if it was makeup or
Your man Jav, 100 bats. Oh my God.
Thank you. I'm enjoying the 5
if
bits.
he was like the Joker from Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight.
Do you think they make the people who fail at their tricks?
Dillania.
No,
Oh my
you have to
God.
work too hard to become a good clown. Like, he knew how to work a crowd.
314. Thank you for the sub. Oh my God, you're so cute.
So cute.
How many people do you think were actually there at the circus?
Jack, take me back to the railroad track. Oh
I
my
would say
God, you're
like
so cute.
300?
Like I thought it was close
3
to
to 5.
500.
I
Yeah.
remember Sean John. So cute.
I don't know. I just know that one time I had to put on a clown costume, and it was hard.
It's hard to clown, man. Clowning is ain't easy, but it's necessary.
In today's day and age. Thanks, Obama.
Hey, by the way, that Obama painting, and the soft response that I saw in the headlines, where he's like, "It's pretty sharp." Is that Obama saying not my style, but let me say something?
I think he knew what he was going for, because if you look at, like, it's in a series that artist has done. So I think he knew what he was getting. Who I don't think knew what she was getting was Michelle Obama, whose portrait does not look like her at all.
Yeah, she looks like a gray alien from XCOM.
All right, well, how about this? Here's somebody who definitely always looks like himself. He is, of course, the man that you need to be following at FilmJoy on YouTube, doing amazing stuff there. You need to sub it immediately. The newest video is How We See Star Wars Part 1. He is our quizmaster on this show, though. His name is Mikey Neumann. Welcome back to the show!
Mikey Neumann.
I exist.
We're peeking in on FilmJoy, and you're creeping up. You're 90% of the way to 100,000 subscribers. You're about to get that big old fat silver play button, man.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, go subscribe. Go tell Twitter. Go tell your mom. Go tell everybody.
Tell Don Miege. Tell Don Miege to fucking
tell
subscribe.
Don Knotts. Tell all the
not
Dons
done.
you know.
Man, we're gonna beat that motherfucker like an elf in golden axe until he gives us all the treasures.
An elfin golden axe. That was my favorite thing. Hey, by the way, did you see the chatter, Justin, that somebody's got a gold bag for us?
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're gonna get the leather bags so we can bet each other coins.
Okay, if you are a new listener to Night Attack and you are not familiar with FilmJoy's movies with Mikey, then you're a bad person, and you can rectify all of that by watching everything at FilmJoy on YouTube. But more importantly, you should know that when Mikey Neumann shows up, he brings unbustable quizzes that break our hearts and our souls and our minds. For some reason, I have a long track record of doing very well despite having all the wrong reasons. We call it the baby day out syndrome. But I don't know. Maybe this will be what breaks my grinning streak.
You have a streak of going on this long tirade about why something is or isn't something and guessing correctly, and then being 100% wrong about all of the things that led you to that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But also,
I'm the quiz master. I know.
All right. So here's the deal. I'm good. I'm good at quizzes in general. For whatever reason, Mikey's quizzes are the kryptonite for me. He's very, very good at them, and they frustrate me to no end. We've had a lot of fun on this show up till now. We've made a lot of jokes. The jokes are done. Okay? If you want a comedy show, then eat shit. Because from here on out, I am going to be focused on this quiz.
To be honest, Justin, I actually think, and forgive me for saying so, I've only been winning because I'm too dumb to understand the nuance that Mikey puts into these quizzes. And I think that you fall for traps that he laid that I'm too dumb to even recognize exist.
I agree.
I will say this. If you have not listened to the quizzes before, I have used the phrase jam slunt jumper joink at least like once a week since we did that show. It is stuck with me forever. So let's jumper joink our way into this particular quiz.
By the way, of course, actual Vegas odds coming in from our Vegas odds maker, Chris Mitzula, the Mike Rula, the old schooler Minton. What's the current spread, Justin?
1 point.
Well, the highest final score. Finally, I am favored again, unlike last time, which was a personal insult. I am a half-point favorite, and we have our combined correct answers at 19.5.
That's high.
Well, out of 15 per, so that's out of 30. That is pretty high. It is either or, though.
Okay.
And we have heard that, like Mitsula said today, this is evil. This is not hard. This is not difficult. This is not specific. This is evil is the word that he used.
Whenever me and Mitsula talk on Twitter, like in the DMs, because he'll hit me up like, hey, tell me what this is and what you're going for. I wanted to see if I could take something that's in the news, which is YouTube, and I wanted to see if I could make a sort of true-false quiz that is just deceptively evil. And it is a little bit, but it is all based on visual aids. When do you guys want to do the quiz? Because I can explain what we're doing whenever you're ready.
Well, no, go. I think let's get right into it.
So tonight I scoured the top 200 YouTube channels, the ones of the most subs.
Top 200.
Top 200. It's important that I said
is
top
Logan
200.
Paul in there?
Oh, he's like, I mean, so the quiz is this a real YouTube channel in the top 200?
God damn it.
But I had to write them all down on note cards, which you're going to have to show. So I'm going to put them up to the camera. Hopefully we can all see them. Because the punctuation and spelling
all
and
counts.
Spacing and like it's so insane that yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. All
right.
God damn,
good.
It is so good to see your face, Mikey. I'm so glad that you're here. This is my favorite moment in life.
I'm so excited. We're gonna start tonight. This is 15 real or fake YouTube channels. That's all you got to tell me.
Just if they're real or not.
Yeah, real or not. And I'm gonna show you. So the first one we're gonna start with Justin this week because it'll be fun. Or did I say Brian? It doesn't matter. We're gonna start with Justin. Toys on review. We love toys. all one sentence like that. Is that a top 200 YouTube channel?
Top 200. Top 200. To put it in perspective, if you guys don't know, Scam School is a 10-year-old channel. We're hitting our 10-year anniversary. We were the earliest of the earliest to get professional and smart and attack YouTube. Scam School was like the 998th channel to ever cross the 1 million sub mark. So Scam School's way in the past. Modern Rogue's way in the past. Up there, the elite of the elite is... What was the name again?
Toys on Review, We Love Toys.
Toys on Review, We Love Toys. All just one
Justin,
run on.
is this the world we live in or not?
One sentence. Toys on Review, We Love Toys. Obviously, there's probably some massive, gigantic toy review channel. God knows if they have.
I'm sorry. There's one. Sit down, Justin.
There was at least one in the top 200, is what I'm saying.
Yes, definitely.
God knows if it's the Chinese sentence translated back and forth from English to Mandarin. Toys on Review, We Love Toys.
This is like the most straightforward it's going to get all night, so...
I'm going to say true. I'm going to say this is a real YouTube channel.
Brian, where are you at?
Yeah. I feel like it's a real one.
Both incorrect.
What?
God damn it, Mikey. You son of a bitch.
What's funny is the next thing I was about to say before you busted me was I would say, because I feel like it does exist, that makes me suspicious. And I was right to think that.
So,
he plays the mind game.
The deceptively simple part of this is because there's no way to like cheese this, I guess, because man, it is a wasteland of just insane things in the top 200. Number 2. We're going to Brian first.
You're already inspiring the Mandela effect in our chat room. They're like, no, I swear to God, I've watched Toys on Review.
Man, we're gonna inspire it a lot in a second. Number 2, Table Smoky Woodworks. It's a woodworking channel, I believe.
Table Smoky Woodworks. All one sentence. I mean, I don't doubt that a woodworking channel would hit the top 200, but the name Table Smoky seems like it's clever by half, which is how I usually root out a Mikeyism. So I'm gonna say false. I'm gonna say not real.
See, this is where you
This is where you become Robert De Niro.
This is where Mikey gets me, because now I start thinking like,
yeah,
okay,
I know. Well, that's what you invite me on the show, is because I'm gonna fuck with your head a lot. It's a thing.
I know, but this motherfucker always does the thing where
Table Smoky Wood Meats. No, Woodworks.
He's still playing the game, Justin.
I love how chat is just cranking that Soldier Boy now. Thanks, chat.
You. Let's go
chat,
ahead and say
real quick for cereal. Give Bryce a nickel.
Yeah, please give Bryce a nickel by giving us $1 for crying out loud. It's the only way. And by the way,
literally dying right now.
I know there's people right now thinking like, oh, I'll give him a nickel when I see him at the Scam School shoot tomorrow at the Handlebar.
I think it's at the Handlebar.
Hopefully at the Handlebar. He won't accept it.
Or they're going to give him a nickel when they come see my live show in San Francisco, March 1st at the Piano Fight Theater. Go get tickets, bit.ly/sfsexshow. We're breaking down the best political sex scandals. I forgot to plug it on the show for the past, like, fucking 5 weeks. And
Wait.
Excuse me, Justin, we need your answer.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Justin.
It is real.
Sweetheart, you know
it is
the rules.
like
If Bryce gets a nickel, you get 3.5 cents.
Brian, you said real on that one, right?
Yes.
No, wait. Justin said real. Brian said not real.
Brian said false.
I said fake.
What was it?
Brian got a point. Justin did not.
Yes.
Okay, there's 13 more. Calm down.
Oh, sorry.
Honey, you can't talk over the
weak.
answers.
Both in YouTube, because when you get down to the bottom of the 200s, you're scraping the bottom of that.
Hey, All right,
9
as
million
somebody who
sub
represents 1,000 slots lower than that, let me remind you that it's not all garbage.
I mean, look who you're talking to. I have 89,000.
For the
next
moment.
one is Nicky Jam TV. No spaces. I had to check. I have the answers written on the back because I gotta check.
TV.
Nicky Jam. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Nicky Jam TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button.
Did we tell the story on the air of our friend who babysitted some kids, and then he tucked them in at night, and then as he was leaving, one of the kids goes, "Like and subscribe," and he was like, "Wait, what?" She goes, "Like and subscribe," and she's like, "Why are you saying that?" And you're like, "Isn't that how you say goodbye?"
Hey, chat, if you could do me a favor, guessing's fine. If you know a channel, don't scream it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to. In fact, you can hide
Just
the chat.
giving that for all, because there's no way that some of these aren't gonna be ones you know. So.
Yeah.
I can't get my focus back. I'm out of there. It is.
Justin's saying real.
All right.
Brian.
I mean, just for game theory, I'll say real.
Son of a bitch.
Correct. I'm not gonna rip that card up because you guys both got it right.
Who's Nicky Jam?
Yeah. Can we see a sample of Nicky Jam? Can we sample Nicky's Jam?
I don't know. I didn't look any of these up.
All right, let's take a little look about.
God, we have to, right?
Si tu la ves, Nicky Jam.
11,192,546 subscribers.
It's music. It's music, then I guess. Yeah.
All right, that's not bad. I respect this.
This guy's doper than I'll ever be. So.
Yeah. I mean,
big ups to Nicky Jam TV. You're my boy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
all of our YouTube numbers are like a rounding error to his.
Number 4, so we're on Brian again or Justin?
Yeah, back to me.
Brian starts. Yeah.
All right. Canal nostalgia.
Canal nostalgia, you might think, is people who loved references to Venice, or maybe that Simpsons bit with the car that could talk and found a canal all the time, but it's not. It's a channel. That's foreign words for channel. So channel nostalgia. I'm going to say it's real.
Interesting. Just all the way down that rabbit hole. Just made a lot of assumptions. Like
I'm just saying.
Staggering number of assumptions.
Canal nostalgia. I believe it. Yeah. I'm in. Mere fact
I'm going to say that canal nostalgia is fake.
Incorrect. It is real.
And you'll always be a loser.
The gloating is a little much.
Sorry, I will gloat very quietly from now on.
10 million subscribers.
Look how happy he is.
This looks like I think a Brazilian channel. I think they've got animations.
Can we keep a running total in the background where when we look up a channel and count the number that don't deserve to be there? Because now we're 2 for 2 where I'm like, oh, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
That's a dope animation channel.
Okay.
Also, for the record, I apologize that I called it's foreign a language. That's not correct.
Yeah. No, we as Night Attack would like to say obrigado to canal nostalgia.
And also avocados, because they're alligator pears.
I was trying to reach out in Portuguese, but that's fine.
Sorry. Alligator pears. That's what they used to be called. I found this
avocado is our new YouTube channel that we're starting.
Mikey Neumann is the Richard Dawson of the internet. First of all, Richard Dawson's on the internet. Second of all, what?
They're just saying that they wouldn't mind seeing you kiss their mothers.
That's fine.
Or hosting.
Kiss all moms.
Or co-starring in The Running Man. Either of those things.
Yes, that's true. I need a really long microphone.
Yes.
Hey,
we need to buy you a really long microphone for these appearances.
I don't like the other implications the Richard Dawson comparison makes.
Mikey, have you listened to the Arnold Schwarzenegger autobiography? Total Recall?
No.
It's pretty great. It reads a lot like at some point somebody tweeted out a collection of all of the behind the scenes commentary, the director's commentaries on the DVDs, and it's always Arnold Schwarzenegger just describing the scene like he's seeing it for the first time. He's like, this is a great scene. This is a great scene. I'm a Terminator and I'm killing everyone. I'm just killing them all left and right. It's
Everybody
so good.
watch out. This is the scene.
Yes.
Number 5.
I haven't got the toy, but I'm going to get the toy. I see the toy. I'm going to...
And me and Sinbad, we are not friends, right? So because we're enemies, I want to get the toy, but he also wants the toy.
Do you remember that film End of Days?
Yes.
From like 96 where he fought the devil?
I just listened to the audiobook, so I got to hear about how it was about a person who had to stop a deal because if the deal with the devil went through, then the Antichrist would be born, and then hell would reign on earth, but he stops him.
So we had a bet in high school because I was pretty young when that movie came out. And it was the thing to just yell in the hallways of high school, get to the chopper! Like that was like the thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we know he's doing this movie with Gabriel Byrne. He's going to go fight the devil or whatever. And we thought it would be so funny if at the quietest moment in the film, somebody shouted, God, get to the chopper! And I did. And they threw me out so fast that I have no idea what happens after like 35 minutes of that film. But it was a very good 35 minutes. I was, get to the chopper now. So number 5, going back to Justin, or as my scorecard says, Juxton and Brian. Chad all thought I didn't have funny names. Y'all wrong. Number 5, fueled by ramen.
Oh, that's real.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm going to say no, because he deliberately is writing these on cards, and I think he intentionally misspelled ramen so that he could say that it's not real.
Wait, did I?
No,
that was just me writing it wrong.
This is ramen.
R-A-M-A-N.
Oh, yeah. So we have an issue. That question gets thrown out, I guess.
Oh,
right.
Was I right?
Oh, I just wrote it wrong. That's my bad.
Oh, damn it! Okay.
It is real. It is real.
I don't get it.
Your reasoning is good. I'm not that much of a dick, but
Wait
you
a
have
minute.
to.
No. I get that. You're telling
But
me
I get it too.
This is why it's being thrown out.
You're both technically right. It was real, and I misspelled it. So I will give you both point.
Oh,
all right. I'm a just judge. Don't gotta throw that at me.
That's all there is to it. Oh no! I'm not saying it to you, Mikey. It's old baby's day out over here. It's just gloating over his 2-point lead.
Whatever. They get good from here. This is my favorite one by ever. Jinko Jeans Raps, where all the spaces are tildes and there's a lot of Z's. Jinko Jeans Raps.
JNCO Jeans Raps.
Jinko. You don't know what Jinko Jeans are?
I mean, I'm just spelling it for the home folks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, but for those of you who don't know, kids, Jinko jeans were gigantic. Dope. They're gigantic jeans where you could hide a stand-up vacuum cleaner in the leg if you were tall enough.
Or 3 shotguns if you were ambitious.
That's a little creepy considering how... Never mind. We're on Brian first for Jinko Jeans Raps.
It's hard for me to believe, even as a retro wink, that would be a top 200 thing. I don't doubt that channel exists.
Oh, Baby Bird, you're already on the wrong path, but keep going.
That didn't matter to him.
Well, you're like, no top 200 name would be that stupid. Faulty logic. Faulty logic.
I'll skip to the end. I think it's not. It's not in the top 200. Justin, what say you?
I'm saying Jinko jeans wraps, where all the spaces are tildes.
And everything is capital letters. Jinko jeans
is real.
Incorrect.
It not only is it real. Hold on. Remember the game. It's not only real, but it's a top 200.
Yes.
Correct. It is not real.
Yes.
Wait. Justin,
you said it was real.
Yeah, Justin, you said it was real.
He said I was correct.
You weren't saying correct to that?
He says correct.
No, I said incorrect.
Real.
Yeah. It's not real. Going back to Brian.
Now they're 5-2, by the way. Brian's got 5 points.
It is 5-2, yeah.
The simmering rage. It's
already begun.
Robert Young.
You had a lot more to catch up. So
we could not have started this game 10 years ago because we would never have become friends. I'm glad that we've developed enough trust.
I don't know why you guys still talk to me, honestly. Going to Brian first.
Yeah.
Wasabi with 2 S's Productions.
Oh, that's spelled correctly.
No. I just look over and there's like a luchador just chilling.
This one has to be a coin flip.
They're all coin flips, my dude. They're 50-50, literally.
All right, I'm gonna say not in the top 200.
It's no on that. All right, where you at, Juxton?
I believe that Wasabi with 2 S's Productions is not real.
You both missed it. It's real.
And it's in the top 200. What do they do?
Let's find out.
Wasabi Productions is the vlog channel. I believe this is the blog channel of
Bought
Alex
my
Wasabi.
parents a mansion. Emotional.
9.9
Oh,
million.
that boils my blood. That boils every ounce of blood in my body.
What am I looking at?
It's a vlog.
He bought his parents a mansion.
No, but the emotional, like I hate that. My shit is emotional. I don't write that garbage on it.
You don't say.
Let people live their
we
life.
see Star Wars emotional.
The Last Jedi emotional.
He tugs at the right heartstrings. Come on.
This is a different. This is not Sean Wasabi, the musician, by the way. This is some other person.
Are we back to Brian?
We're back.
First?
No,
All right.
that was me first. So now it's Justin.
Oh yeah. We're back to Justin. Sorry, this is number 8.
I don't know what's happening anymore. By the way, like, again, this is one of those things where, like, at this point, I just get into the hedges of the Overlook Hotel, and I don't know whether to go left or right or where Mikey's chasing after me with the net.
I can't get enough people to watch my Star Wars video. Should I just do like the little asterisk, emotional asterisk? Like,
I mean, try it. See if it works.
Experiment, man. But whatever you do, make sure to give just $1 so that Bryce can have a nickel.
Right,
My goodness,
Bryce
he's
a
worth a
nickel.
nickel, right?
Give Bryce a nickel. All right. So this next one is Toys and Funny Kids Surprise Eggs.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck
Emotional.
you. Toys and emotional.
I added the emotional right now. That's a good. Yeah, but the title is Toys and Funny Kids Surprise Eggs.
Well, at least we know what all the titles, proposed titles of the episode are going to have as the last word.
Yeah, everything is just emotional, just cruising down the chat right now.
Wait, can I see it again? Sorry, I was too busy yelling at you. Toys and Funny Kids Surprise Eggs.
And is the only word not capitalized.
God damn, what is going on?
Jesus. I don't know anymore. You two, well, actually, Oliver does.
I'm tearing up right now from between confusion and rage. Somewhere between confusion and rage is a single tear that is forming on this side of my eye.
Would you describe the experience as asterisk emotional asterisk?
Yeah, I was about to say that this has to go up with emotional.
Bought myself an emotional breakdown. Emotional star. I believe this is real.
Brian,
Yeah, I think it's real as well.
both of you are correct.
Yay!
Well, now Brian's just gonna game theory everything.
Man, if it'll make you feel better, I'll write them down ahead of time. I've been pretty good at disclosing when I'm game theorying and when I'm not.
With 9.3 million subscribers, Toys and Funny Kids Surprise Egg has stop motion videos.
Oh, look,
aimed at
Spider-Man, Elsa, down the list. Down the list.
kids. Oh, but they've also got like cooking toys, like videos of people playing with kids cooking toys and stuff.
Yeah, I think
Brian, this video has 103 million views.
I know. Okay, look, I already feel bad enough. You don't need
That
to
would feed
rub it in
me
my
for
face.
like 9 years. I can't get- oh my God.
These are artifacts of the YouTube algorithm that reward long view times and parents that just want their kids to shut up. And that's safe content that the kids will watch and the parents can get the dishes done.
All right, back to Brian.
Yeah.
Shane, all lowercase. Shane.
Real.
Okay, Brian says real.
Shane is fake.
Is real. Now, is it Shane Dawson? Is that what? Because I didn't look any of these up.
Don't matter.
No, I mean we're gonna look. Yeah,
it is Shane Dawson.
So so he's pretty famous. So
12 million subscribers.
I didn't know. Well, yeah.
But to be honest, it would have been a 50-50 proposition if you just asked, what is the name of Shane Dawson's channel? I probably would not have picked Shane. So it's not like that was so obvious.
I mean, I know who Shane Dawson is. I just had no idea it was /Shane. It was a big deal when we got /FilmJoy. YouTube.com/FilmJoy. That's real. You can do it. We're back
11,000. We could do it one show. This one appearance. Everybody subscribe.
Now this one's just, even though this starts with Justin, because Brian's been saying it the whole game. Chainsmokers Vivo, is that top 200?
Is it top 200? That's the question. There's no doubt a Chainsmokers.
Yes,
Vivo
of course.
Channel. It's whether or not the Chainsmokers, the band, are in the top 200 for just their videos.
Give me that gift.
Can we go full screen just so we can get a clean gif of Mikey doing the pointing at the head thing?
Yeah, here we go. Take one. Solid.
I just want everybody to know, if you ever want to just trigger a fucking breakdown for me at any point during the day, just tweet me at Justin R. Young with that gif. And I will immediately start involuntarily crying.
Give Bryce a nickel.
Chainsmokers Vivo is not in the top 200.
Yeah, I'm going to double down on not because and again, this is a heuristic that is probably wrong, but most of the Vivos hang out around the 1,000 mark. So I feel like it's
they have. Wait, hang on. They have I wrote this on the back. Yeah, they have 100. Wait, no, 10.3. Hang on. Go to their channel. I think it's 10.3 million.
God damn it, they are
12 million subscribers.
12 million.
Chainsmokers is like the song.
Watch
of the summer.
this. Go to Beyonce. Actually, she might be higher. Because they're ridiculously high.
Beyonce Vivo is higher at 13.5 million
Wow,
subscribers.
but
Yeah,
only
sorry.
a million
Chainsmokers are
separates
103
Beyonce.
ranked. 12 million.
Yeah.
But she's only 2.7 million more. No, she's. You said 12.
A million
One
more,
million.
right?
One more. Yeah, one more.
Yeah. I can't even keep track of this.
How many of these are we at? I already lost,
That was
right?
10.
I'm done. I lost.
It is
lost
7
again.
to
I lost to
3.
Brian.
But we can beat the spread if we.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck
co-op.
you,
It's
beat the
co-op.
spread, you piece of shit. Fuck this game.
I'm trying to.
Shit game. I swear to God, all we do. If Mikey wasn't the most lovable man on the internet, I'd fucking never Have him on the fucking show again. It's a piece of shit, all of it.
And see, there's enough points left.
You think I fucking come here to be embarrassed?
Does
I'm a
Justin
man.
need my help?
I'm 34 years old.
I have a gender. Yo, we all do. Like, I don't.
What's great is there are enough questions left where Justin could go for the win, or they could team up to beat the spread.
Can
but
we
not
The fact
both.
everybody's emotionaling you right now is pretty good in the chat. This is never gonna get easy. Why do you keep inviting me back? Why this is never gonna get
Apologize
easy?
for cursing.
Jury
We're
gets
on-
hashtag
we're,
emotional.
Who do we start with now?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm feeling it.
I keep losing track because we
This
just
is
like keep...
11, so you start with Justin.
Justin,
Yes, Mikey.
official boy, all one word.
Official boy.
Emotional.
Official boy is
Official boy.
is not real. Not real. Official boy is not real.
Justin, I want you to know that I'm not game theorying you. That I am not concerned about the contest between you and me. I am concerned about you and me together beating the spread as winners. So I'm going to back your play. I'm going to say not real, even though my heart says otherwise.
So
I'm sorry. Thank you for your charity, Brian. Your charity is so well received, just so you can make sure to let everybody know that you can split the difference. It's not enough that you win. You need to humiliate me along the way. Fine, good, great, wonderful. What's the fucking answer?
Justin, this is for us. This is for us. We're gonna run across that finish line.
you got it right.
Yay!
But so I after so it actually is real. Search YouTube for Official Boy. I found this rap channel earlier. It has like 700 subs. You should all go sub to Official Boy. Blow his 941. Dude, Official Boy blowing up.
Right on.
But yeah, I had no way. I just thought it sounded funny. I didn't realize it was a real thing. So I was like, all right, let's blow this guy's stuff up.
Yeah, let's let everybody know everybody tweet Official Boy and say, hey man, you're pretty cool.
Yeah, also ask him for a
It's
Domino's
official.
franchise.
You're cool.
Ask him to give Auntie Donna a pizza.
Don't do. He actually does have at Official Boy.
Yeah, no. Hey, you're
At
pretty
official
cool.
boy
That's fine.
underscore. They got the underscore.
That's really funny. We're gonna blow this guy's YouTube channel up and his Twitter up.
And I believe it's a bunch of ladies.
All right, we are number 12. So Brian,
All right, ready.
makeup perfect.
Real.
Justin.
Fake.
Correct. Justin coming back.
Oh,
Hey,
It
yay
is
to
fake.
me.
shoot!
I just took Dude Perfect and added the word makeup. Those guys are in Frisco, by the way. The Dude Perfect guys. They're not too far from me.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
They have like 140,000 times the subs I do. They're definitely top 200.
Who's counting?
Me all the time when I see him on the trending page, and I'm like,
It's like you feel like the guy at the flea market selling nuance, and nobody's interested. It's just like I have nuance. It's
this one is
delicate.
Yeah. Little baby bum, registered trademark symbol, all one word,
fuck
and
you.
capitalizing the letters in
Fuck
between.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you. This
Little
is not real.
baby bum.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey,
Little baby
Mikey
bum.
face. Fuck you, Mikey. Fuck you. Just
Little
fuck
baby
you
bum.
and fuck you.
In the dystopic future, that's the most powerful corporation on the planet that like controls all the banks.
They merged with Dude Perfect, and now they own the world.
Exactly.
Justin, I need an answer, sir.
Wait, who's guess? Oh, I guess first.
Yeah, it's a odd number.
All right,
Hey, Justin, before you even go, I'm going to say no because fuck you.
That's a power move. That's a power move. He just it did you a solid. Justin, you complain about game theory all the time. Just go opposite.
Little baby bum is real as rain, Fred.
It is real as rain. This is a real channel. Little baby bum, all one word, registered friggin' trademark.
14 million subscribers.
Oh my God! It's
1,000
baby
people are
channel
watching their
for
nursery
baby
rhymes
stuff.
live stream. Right now.
The fact that it turns out to be real in no way invalidates my thesis of fuck you, Mikey. Fuck
Yo,
you.
wait a minute. Why are you mad at me now?
I'm mad
wait a
at
minute,
the
hold on, wait a
world
minute.
and the mirror that you're shining upon it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. You think that little baby's homeless?
I hope so. I hope it's homeless and fuck you.
Little baby going down the road. He's got his bindle on his back.
I swear to God.
Yeah, little baby
Sucking his
This
thumb,
is
but holding
poison.
it out. Just
This
kind
is
of
poison that my children shall
Trying to-
never see.
Yeah, I figured some people with kids would know that one, because they probably watched it, because it's a baby channel for baby stuff.
Yeah. Little baby bum.
Little baby bum.
Little baby bum.
I would the most uncomfortable, like I've ever been writing anything down.
Hey, by the way, Bryce is rightly complaining in the chat while we're live on the air that clicking play on all these is going to mess up his YouTube Red recommendations. And do you know how expensive YouTube Red is? And do you know how hard it is on only $1 an episode to be able to afford that? Guys, seriously, give Bryce a nickel by giving Night Attack $1.
All
It's
you
the
have
only
to do is
way.
give
It's
us
the
$1,
only way.
and Bryce will get a nickel. So up your pledge by $1.
Wait,
or
can we cut back to Bryce doing the crying thing for a second? I want to give this a true soundtrack. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. No,
What is
is that the correct song? I'm sorry.
What just happened?
I just Sweet Caroline his song instead of doing Angel by Sarah McLachlan.
Oh,
Did you
got
guys
it,
get it in
okay.
the pre-show? Call back.
All
Call back.
All right, I'm
Nailed-
with you.
nailed
I'm
it.
with you.
10
Nailed
points.
it. You nailed it. Nailed it.
10-point shot. Real thing.
Nice.
Rock and jock basketball.
I mean, I thought you were making a mockery of Neil Diamond's illness at the moment, and that was weird for me. But then,
Oh,
now,
it's gift.
Now
Oh,
I
it's
understand.
gift.
Yeah.
Me poking at the brain is gift. Must retweet.
Yeah, I know. I've already gotten it thousands of times
Must
on my
retweet.
Twitter account. Because this is what happens when you raise a pack of jackals for fucking 10 years, and the next thing you know, you show your sweet pink belly. Everybody wants to tear at your entrails.
I think we're on 14. 2 more to go. 14
Hey, wait a minute. And this is 6 to 8.
It is currently 7-5 by
7
my
to 5.
count. Double check me, Bryce.
I stopped counting a little while
Can
ago, but that
we-
sounds about right.
Can we, Brian? Will you go write down, or text Bryce? Text Bryce answers
Why?
for the next 2 questions.
Why?
So you
So
can't
there's
game
no
theory.
game theory because I can tie.
He's got a chance.
Yeah, but if I game theory, then we have a chance to beat the spread. I care more about the show winning than me as an individual winning.
Also,
Justin.
you do win if the show wins. Isn't that weird?
Okay. Well, you know
I
what?
think we all win because we're just here to be entertained.
No! Shut up, Mikey! This is serious shit!
Don't you moves of Mikey this.
Yeah, let's hear the question.
Number
So no. So no's the answer.
14.
No is your answer.
First to Brian. Hydraulic Press Nation.
Oh, yes. Hold on. I feel like it's the hydraulic press channel, and you are messing with me by changing the last word, because I know the hydraulic press channel is, or whatever it is.
This is airtight.
But hold
going.
on. But I also concede that it's possible that there's enough room in the top 200 for a knockoff of the hydraulic press channel to be in there as well. So I'm gonna say
You're playing chess. I respect it. I respect
I'm
it.
gonna say it's real, Although, I'm going to say it's real. Although my gut says
Good.
you're
Go with
messing
the
with
gut.
me.
Fake. I don't give a fuck about the total. Fake. I'm here to win.
It is fake.
Yeah.
Justin is within 1 point.
Brian, you're gonna beat yourself because the hydraulic press channel is called Hydraulic Press Channel, and they only have 1.8 million subscribers. They would not even be in the top 2.
Oh, wow.
There are a lot of hydraulic press.
My
channels,
logic
though.
wrong.
I don't like that Chad is just saying we hate Mikey Neumann over and over. That makes me sad.
Oh no.
Well,
no,
no,
they
like
don't.
quoting mostly Brian or Justin. Like don't get it twisted. I'm on the show with the people that continue to say it. Number 15, last question.
And the score is what?
7
to
6
6?
to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
SNES pranks star symbol.
So SNES prank star. So it would be Super Nintendo prank star.
I mean, what is? How many Super Nintendo pranks are there? I pretended to blow on the cartridge, but I didn't really.
Got him.
I got him.
First of all, you need to go surf through the top 200. Most of their channel names have nothing to do with anything.
Oh yeah, no. It was like a thing that they started at 13, and then they made fucking house music.
All the money, yeah. And then, it turns out it's EDM. SNES pranks.
Yo, what's up? It's SNES pranks. Hit me up, like this video, and subscribe to my schlong.
Anyway, I'm going to be in the Marlboro tent at Bonnaroo, so if you want to catch me there.
The Marlboro tent is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh.
I'm going to say that SNES prank star is fake.
I agree. It's fake.
It's real. I say it's real. Go. Reveal.
Brian won. But to be fair, there are a lot of SNES or star
pranks.
Like that. The star in the title is not unseen in the top 200. By the way, that is not the weird part. I just thought it would be funny to have a channel called SNES Pranks. We should start that. Welcome to our new show, SNES Pranks.
Exactly. No, we're gonna do a spin-off. We're spinning off this segment, and it's gonna be on YouTube called SNES Pranks.
Tonight we're gonna play Donkey Kong Country 2, and we're gonna fuck some people's nights up.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna play
great.
Donkey Kong Country 2 and put itching powder.
But it's Donkey Kong Country 1.
I couldn't tell the difference.
I didn't know.
You've been jam slunted.
Jam slunted jumper joink.
Well, holy shit, man. I always
It was
feel,
close.
yeah.
It was close. You guys put up a battle.
I mean, it's certainly Brian, who makes his career on YouTube. Congratulations, you won. Congratulations.
What are you?
You didn't get close to
Congratulations to you. 2 gigantic, successful YouTube channels. Spends most of his day watching YouTube comments. That's good. That's very good that Brian won. I don't have a very successful YouTube channel. Least successful person on YouTube on screen right now. So that's fine. That's good. The most successful person on YouTube won the YouTube-centric quiz. Congratulations. Hard-earned work, Brian.
How do I even respond to this? What do I do?
Well, probably by plugging your YouTube channels, which are very
That's what that
successful.
sounded like.
This is one of those classic Justin SNES pranks. Now we're gonna play
SNES
Mike
pranks.
Tyson's Punch Out.
That wasn't on SNES.
All right, fuck you. Whatever. God damn it. Shall we do?
That's NES pranks. Enye.
Yes, pranks.
NES pranks.
You want to jump into a little bit of diamond time?
Oh my good God. Hashtag SNES pranks. Please, everybody, go and tweet everything tonight with hashtag SNES pranks. Folks, Diamond Time is where you can shout out. Oh my God! Even in the background, you can just see Mikey with his emotional finger tap on the head. Diamond Time is when you can shout out your own projects right here on the show. Just go ahead on over to reddit.com/r/Diamond Club. Again, that is reddit.com/r/Diamond Club. We read the top 3 every single week. The first one this week is the Jen Says, hello, Diamond Club. I got a friend who's been through some of the shittiest 5 or 6 years, and the ones before that weren't peachy neither. I'm trying to move him out of the best city in Arizona because Phoenix sucks. Out to the best city in Arizona because Phoenix sucks. He needs a fresh start, and I'm helping him out as much as I can, but the move is pricier than we anticipated. Please donate if you can share and help too. YOLO420.com/Phoenix sucks. YOLO420.com/move Toaz, TOAS. Just Phoenix sucks. YOLO420.com/Phoenix sucks. Diamond Club love.
Just that's www.mythicklife.com is where you want to go.
My thick tails.
Whatever. Poodle Puncher writes in, Lordy, Poodle Puncher's turning 40. While most people would want to celebrate this milestone with their family and or loved ones, I say screw that. I want to celebrate with a bunch of jackholes on the interwebs. The February movie party will be happening Saturday, February 24th at 9 p.m. CST. Come tell me I'm old. Enjoy the Kevin Sorbo / Denny Trejo classic, Pool Boy, Drowning Out the Fury, and whatever the patrons choose to go with it. For details, follow DC Movie Party on Twitter or visit #movie-fuckos in the Diamond Club Discord. See you there. Wow. Goddamn, I love our club.
Oh, hell yeah. And also, is that a real movie? Pool Boy? I mean, after, did he know
I
that,
assume
the
it's
Pool
just
Boy
straight
thing
up
was
pornography, right?
With Trejo? Trejo will work for... we could probably book Trejo for $25, right?
Now that did you see that Reddit pulled deep fakes off? They shut that down.
Yeah. Oh no, they did. It is a major issue now. It started as a technological curiosity and it got real quick. Dragon Sky writes, Diamond Fuckos. The Geek.io show has Bryce on this week. We're going to make him play our horseshit shenanigans this time instead of forcing the sweet, innocent Justin and Brian to play his masterminded games. Come hang out with us live Thursday, February 15th at 10 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Geek.io show. It'll be an awesome time.
Yeah, by the way, there's a little PS. It may not have shown up on your copy, but it says, we believe that Bryce is worth a nickel. Don't you? ?
Yeah.
Consider donating $1 to Night Attack.
Please up your pledge by $1 so Bryce gets a nickel.
Yeah.
Give Bryce a nickel. You gotta make it warm. You can't just say it from here. You gotta give Bryce a nickel.
It's gotta come from down
here. You
gotta
feel it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In fact, actually, can we get one more time? But just can you give me but wouldn't you remember to give Bryce a nickel? Just to folksy it up a little bit.
Hey y'all, this is the Night Attack show. Won't y'all remember to please give Bryce a nickel? Thank you.
And specifically,
also maybe a Werther's original, perhaps.
Specifically, remind them that it's not possible to give him an actual nickel. That the only way is to give.
You must give him a whole $1 to the operation at large.
To the operation at large. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. It's not a drug operation. No.
No.
Just want to make that real clear. Not a drug operation. Give Bryce $1.
It's not.
Give Bryce a nickel. Give Bryce whatever. Give Bryce whatever he wants. That's what I'm saying.
But at least $1. At least $1 so he gets a nickel. I'll tell you what. Everybody needs to go to youtube.com/FilmJoy to give Mikey a sub because he is goddamn close to hitting a major milestone, and it would please us all greatly if he could hit that as soon as possible.
I feel like once I get that silver play button, I will be so much less insufferable.
Well, let's find out. Scientifically, there's only one way to discover this.
Can we rewind back to, did Justin just take a swig of rosé? Out of the bottle?
Yeah.
Points to calling the exact wine type in the second that it was shown.
Okay, but despite what you just saw, Mikey really deserves a sub. He's very close to 100,000, and he will pledge for a few months to stop calling out wine choices of all the guests on podcasts that he joins.
I like that I'm such a snob. I'm like drinking my beer out of my Zelda glass like a total friggin' internet dork, and I'm like, I'm sorry, is that rosé?
Yeah.
Well, here, can you give me the inside sauce? You've done a couple really, really cool things on FilmJoy recently. You've kind of diversified the content away from just breakdowns of movies, which have always been amazing, but now you're doing kind of more film essay stuff as well as other really rad things. Give us the inside sauce on how that came to be. What your thought is.
Well, yeah, you go down a path for a while, and I sort of hit a creative rut, I think, going into the end of last year, and I was still dealing with a lot of the stuff.
Well, and by the way, this stuff
year.
means not only your health issues that you went through last year, but also like you did a reboot on the whole way you make money. You turned to Patreon, you turned to your tribe, and you went full time with your movie critique career.
I mean that happened basically when I quit my job in April, I guess, around there, late March or April, I think, somewhere in there. Could have been May. I don't know. 2017 is such a blur to probably every person on the planet because it just sucked.
It was a bit
like
nutty.
no one is like 2017 nailed it.
Well, I think I would say you feel no fear of saying you specifically. You had a rough fucking year.
Yeah, like when you become like legally disabled for the first time in your life, that's like a move. So part of it was,
setting up the headline,
setting up the business, and like I work with my partner Thaddeus, who does his own shows and edits stuff like Deep Dive on our channel, and we've been figuring that out for a while, but now it's like really pushing forward, and I wanted to do the thing that grew the channel as much, and I mean, you could tell I was getting a little stale toward the end. There's still standouts in there. I think Wonder Woman is a great episode. I think 10 Cloverfield Lane is a good episode. But, like, I mean, I was repeating myself a bit, kind of forcing it. So instead of doing individual movies and just celebrating those, I wanted to talk about bigger concepts. So it starts with 2 episodes about Star Wars that is specifically setting up this curriculum. You can actually see it on this board over here. Please don't freeze frame it. That's every episode of Movies Mikey for the next 6 months, that goes through an actual curriculum of filmmaking and how that's built. So it like there's an episode next month about specifically how Thor Ragnarok is the perfect reboot.
Agreed. Did you see that deleted scene that got talked about? So good.
Amazing. But here's the Chewie Nugget Center at the middle of Thor Ragnarok is, instead of just saying here's Thor Ragnarok is amazing, I wanted specifically to kind of draw things about, because I talk later about shared universes and sequels and all these different things, but Thor Ragnarok somehow rebooted a franchise in a shared universe without changing the cast. And we all just accepted it. Thor is funny now, and it's goofy, and it's not Thor: The Dark World, which, I mean, who's like, you know what I want to watch today is Thor: The Dark World. Like it
was competent. The best thing you can say about Thor: The Dark World is that it shows you the strength of those Marvel scripts in terms of watchability, because it's like there's not a lot that happens, and it's kind of stuff we've seen before, but lesser, and it's still a watchable movie. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's got moments. It doesn't even have, because if you go back even to the first Thor film, there's these moments of pure comedy that are just perfect. Because he was a fish out of water on Earth.
Right.
Let's not make him a fish out of water anymore. Like, I will laugh forever at the scene where Thor goes into the pet store in the first movie and says, "Woman, get me a horse."
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing. It's dumb. It's stupid.
No,
it's so perfect.
Every trip to a diner at some point will end with somebody finishing their coffee and pretending to throw it on the floor and saying, "Great, I'll have another."
And so here is I think the sort of very important center at the middle of that idea. I don't think Thor Ragnarok would have happened without the Ghostbusters reboot. Because what other film proved to us that Hemsworth had
the comedy
him?
chops.
Yeah, like at that level. Like he had done sort of funny stuff, but not at that level. So, I mean, that movie is whatever you make of it. It's, I mean, it was okay. It was fun. It doesn't quite line up with Ghostbusters, and that caused a lot of problems. But I think you can pull that Chris Hemsworth thing out of there, and Taika Waititi saw that and said, "Okay, this is my show now." I don't want to see a Thor movie not done by Taika Waititi, though. It's an interesting thing. Like in one movie, I was like, "This guy's Thor forever. Like, do not screw this up." And that's what the new direction of the show is. That one's specifically about Thor, but a lot of the other episodes are about these higher concepts of how we build these franchises and why the Dark Universe, for example, versus, the Marvel Universe, like why one totally tanked and one worked, because it comes down to how you're constructing these things. Like you cannot be cynical. Marvel wasn't cynical. Marvel is a success because they were not cynical. And in the way that I think DC was. Because DC was hiring directors and making stories like Wonder Woman versus Justice League versus, Batman versus Superman. Those are tonally 9 different things. Like in 3 films, tonally 9 different things. And that is what I want to talk about. So it's still movies of Mikey. It's just sort of elevated and trying to talk about bigger things and hopefully grow the show.
It's funny because when I think people who follow your channel and follow your work could kind of get a sense that there was a little bit of a prison being built in the like, okay, what movie do I want to talk about and what directors do I want to talk about?
And here's a vote, and maybe it's because the vote didn't always go the way I wanted it to, for sure.
That
can be a prison as well.
I think it was the Batman one the first kind of essay episode that you did, or was there something before that?
I'd done a few sprinkled here and there. I did one about trailers when the Jurassic World and Star Wars Episode 7 trailer, Force Awakens, came out, like way back when. I'd said about because everyone was freaking out about both of them. Because here's the thing, like here was a problem with Force Awakens, and I'm talking about this right now in part 2 of the Star Wars episodes that I'm doing. When the Force Awakens trailer hit, everyone's biggest thing was that the lightsaber. It was the
Claymore lightsaber,
the Claymore looking lightsaber with the 3 prongs, which was like the coolest thing about it, one, and not at all a thing. And we were debating this and spending just pages and pages and pages of thoughts, and it's like all of that evolves over time. But I wanted to talk about a lot of things at once, so I can talk about 20 movies in one episode now.
Well, and I guess that's what I really found awesome about the Batman one, was that you were able, like, I think what people ultimately find the most rewarding about movies with Mikey is your thought process and reverse engineering stories and themes, because you have a tremendous talent for it. And what was awesome about the Batman episode was you were like, okay, well, let's take this idea of who can be Batman, right? I asked the question of who can be Batman. It turned into this thing, but it's like now you can reach out so much further than you could just telling us. And not to say that like the Baby Driver episode was anything other than great, because it was, but it's like that's you in deconstructing one thing, whereas you taking those skills out,
taking general themes and basically giving the 1,000-foot view and figuring out similarities between different movies and so on.
Because now you can talk about the Batman episode. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It's about gender and identity and concepts and what the basic elements of justice are that we want to see played out in our mythic heroes. And that's great. I mean, to me, that episode, I was like, man, that is the future of this channel, and I'm so glad you're steering into it.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing about the Batman question episode specifically was that did start honestly with a tweet where I was like, recast Batman, everybody. It doesn't have to be a white guy. Just go nuts. And that tweet kind of bounced through the internet, and I was waking up one day, and I mean, you could see it nested down because the tweet reached a bunch of celebrities, but like nested through all these things, but like retweets and quoted tweets, and it's like quoted tweet, you know, the hierarchy of that. But like Janelle Monáe is over here talking about being the Joker on Twitter, and you can find my tweet like nested down too. And then Kumail Nanjiani being like, I should be Batman. And you're like, okay. Because it says 114 retweets right there, which is in no way accurate. Well, no, because I mean, like, quoted retweets don't count as a retweet.
Yeah.
And the meme was, quote my tweet. So, like, the first night that was out, freaking Jake Tapper weighed in on it. And Jake Tapper, of all people, was like, Peter Gallagher, no arguments. And I'm like, Tapper, sit down. Like, you missed the point because it was also a test to, like, can you... Yeah, see? Jake freaking Tapper. That was kind of weird. But that tweet kind of kept showing up everywhere for weeks, just everywhere. And all these celebrities weren't necessarily sure where that originated, so I made an episode specifically about Kumail Nanjiani as Batman and Janelle Monáe as the Joker. And I was like, yeah. No, that's totally awesome.
Well, here we are definitely getting long on this episode, so we will get into the post show. But right now, call to action. If you are watching us, if you are listening to us, and you have not done this yet, you are going to benefit yourself by subscribing to FilmJoy right now, stealing Mikey's opinion and claiming it as your own the next time you're having a movie discussion.
I gotta tell you,
it's still pretty underground and cool. So you should do that,
Mikey. Like for the record, I am nothing but thrilled that you are expanding your essays and your opinion, because everything you do is so very well thought out, so expertly crafted, so thoughtful, so elegant, so wonderful. I am glad that you are not restricting it to the lens of it's about Firefly, it's about this one thing, and instead, like, as you expand, I really look forward to seeing where all of this goes.
There's people in the chat telling me to start a post show with Massa Worm, who actually he was a dude that I used to follow writing on. He wrote for Ain't It Cool News, back in the day, and then he wrote Doctor Strange, which is pretty dope. But I'm like, you just tweet at him. Just everybody.
I mean, you don't even need to tweet at him. There's a good chance he'll just call us.
He's like Candyman on this show.
Was he a friend of the show? I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just stick around, and all of you Patreons who are throwing a nickel to Bryce, you're going to be able to listen to it. But in the meantime, we got to wrap this episode up. Thank you to everybody who makes Night Attack possible. Tuesday nights are the best nights. You guys are the best people on the planet. Justin, what did we learn today?
We learned that I have a live show in San Francisco on March 1st where I break down the best political sex scandals in history. Nothing uncomfortable. It's the fun stuff. Bathroom hookups, love children, orgies in San Francisco, March 1st. That's a Thursday at 7 p.m. Go to bit.ly/sfsexshow to get your tickets now. Long story short, if you're going to go, buy tickets, please, because I got to figure out whether or not I'm moving to a larger room.
You know what? I heard you loud and clear, and I agree. The Modern Rogue does have daily content with new articles posted every weekday at themodernrogue.com to be the most interesting person in the room, learn about the greatest frauds in history, and a bunch of other interesting stuff.
Including maybe some cool stuff coming up this weekend.
Just saying, it's President's Weekend. I wonder what somebody would write.
Never know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. And again, one more gigantic thanks to Mikey Neumann.
Mikey Neumann, champion of the internet.
Guys, see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, die in a fire.
Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. I love you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.